And I call the member for Holt.
Madam Deputy Speaker, in February this year, I spoke of those who labour in my community to make our neighbourhood and our community a better place, those who are often unrecognised for the work they do and the sacrifices that they make. It's perplexing for many residents of my area when they read stories about their neighbourhood that they often find unrecognisable. The area they read about is not often the one that they feel they're living in. On that particular occasion in February, I spoke about telling the stories of the people who make a difference in our neighbourhood, telling a positive story. A positive story is a rare commodity in our Australian media, and whilst most of our media outlets are comfortable and continue in their current format, many people believe it needs to change. In particular, many members of my community and members of the young community in my area have told me that the constant negativity in the press has become too much. Young Australians, in fact all Australians, need to hear positive stories that will allow them to overcome their own insecurities and inspire them to reach their full potential. The constant negativity showcased by the media only puts more and more pressure on our younger generation. It doesn't take it away. This year, I've sought to change this dynamic and created a positive stories campaign called Our Stories, 52 Stories in 52 Weeks, which seeks to highlight the positive contribution people have made in my electorate over recent times. The initiative was launched in February of this year, and so far I've had the opportunity to tell 14 inspirational stories from people like Erica Maliki, who has been president of the Cairns Road Recreation Reserve Committee of Management, Jeffrey Ware, who is actively involved in assisting the Doveton Riding for the Disabled program, Stephen Hallett, who has established the Friends of Frog Hollow, Leanne Petrides, who has helped establish the Cranbourne Information and Support Service, Ron Webb, who's helped to establish the Caribbean Markets in Scoresby, Juan Carlos Leola, who established Doveton Special Soccer School, Anne Atkin, who founded the Painting with Parkinson's group, Mladen Kurzman, who volunteers at the Hampton Park Community Renewal Group, Murray McGregor, who has for countless years volunteered in our local community, John Lawton, a Korean war veteran who has been associated with the Dandenong RSL sub-branch for more than 60 years, Chris Drysdale, who is president of the Berwick District Woodworkers Club, Ben Phillips, who achieved the fastest ever time by a blind participant in the Melbourne Oxfam Trail Walk by finishing the walk in 28 hours and 59 minutes, Pam and Elvis Dessar, who both volunteer at the South Eastern Christian Centre, and Marianne and Tess McCartney, who are community campaigners for people suffering from diabetes. Each of these stories deserves our attention and recognition. In particular, these are stories that our younger generation should hear. They should be promoted. They're moving stories that motivate us all to reach our full potential. And in the remaining amount of time, I just want to take the opportunity to highlight, in the time I have, a couple of stories of people working for the common good in the community that we've touched on. I wanted to talk particularly about Erica Maliki. Erica is someone that continues to fight passionately for the betterment of our community. She's been president of the Cairns Road Recreation Reserve Committee of Management, former president of the committee of the Hampton Park Junior Football Club, and one of the community representatives on the Hampton Park Community Renewal Project. Erica was the main organiser of the Walk for Hallam Road, attended by over 500 people, to raise awareness about this dangerous intersection. The successful march resulted in a government commitment for the duplication of Hallam Road, something that we'll all benefit from. Erica has also been a great contributor to the Hampton Park Australia Day event run by the Hampton Park Progress Association. Incredibly, she achieves all of these things as the proud mother of 6 children. Erica is phenomenal in terms of the way she can balance her work and family life and her capacity to contribute to the community. And we're lucky to have a person of her strength, her energy and her determination to advocate for those in the Hampton Park area. Another great story was Mladen Kurzman, who's 21 years old and a student at TAFE, studying for a Diploma of Justice. Mladen joined the Hampton Park Community Renewal Group in April 2011 and has helped at numerous community events and activities including Clean Up Australia Day, the Art Mural, the Community Garden and the Roads Committee. Now, Mladen is a member of the Hampton Park Progress Association, Hampton Park Networking Group, Hampton Park Road Safety Working Group, and is also helping by volunteer at the Casey Community Flood Support Group. Mladen came to Australia as a refugee when he was 7 years old and went to school at Coral Park Primary School, Hampton Park Secondary College, and was on the school committee in his final year. Madam Deputy Speaker, I've run out of time, or about to run out of time. But these are all very positive stories about people making a difference in our community. And so whilst we can read unceasing negativity in the media day by day, these are the people we need to highlight. They're role models. They're people that make a change for the better and a contribution in our community.